Family, what is good? It's your local goat checking in Indiana, and this is probably the craziest named golf course I've ever witnessed. Not only is it my first round in Indiana, but it's my first time probably bringing a Bible to a golf course. We'll see what this course is looking like. The pictures online had it looking very nice. I'm excited to get into this round. Hopefully somebody's here to give me the history on this golf course, but it's your local goat checking in. See what this place is about. In trouble. Let's go. That's what's up, family. All right, gang, so hole one over here. I was thinking about playing tips on my way here, but hole one's title is Pride, and that made me move a tee box in. So still 6,800 yards. Let's see how it goes. All right, gang. My homies just put 2 stripes out there. That's what I'm talking about, dog. All right. Right. Got a few little stripies out there. Let's get it. It's fat. Thick, rough. Thick, rough. Wow. Thick rough. Wow. All right. Yikes. All right. Just want to hold up something safe. Sit down. Oh, looks like when they get a little rain, the bunkers get flooded. I'm not hitting in that, but I'm still gonna take my medicine out of here, so I'm gonna definitely play a line of fire. Oh my goodness, there's so many rocks in here. Ooh, it's my nightmare. All right. Beat a number. Sit down. Let's go, boy. Appreciate you all. Thanks. Keep turning. You scared me. Hey gang, so I know you guys are going to be able to make it out there to play, but until then, y'all can have these.
Oh wow. Those are...
Bro, got you all, man.
Those are nice, man.
Don't leave me hanging, bro. So now you can tell all your buddies you've been there. All right. Check. Hoping that checked, because that should be really good if it did. tailed it out because I was scared. Sand. Yep, a little beachy.
That's so good.
Appreciate you all. Oh my gosh. Tap Masters. Oh, that's tragic. That is so freaking tragic. Oh, the mistakes. Pipe that, bro. Pipe it, bro. Felt that all day, my guy. Do it, gang.
That's so nice.
Thank you.
Dirty dog. Oh, I thought you did. Okay. That's a great read. Thank you.
Holy.
Because I wasn't going to do that, so.
Bro. I'm just making silly choices. Goes right. That's. Oh. Happens in purgatory stays in purgatory, guys. You all ever seen Happy Gilmore? Okay. Holy.
Needed that one.
Disgusting. Be good. Whew. Whew. Looks like a good bogey from there. Call me Sally too, because that's tragic. That's the line. That's the line. That's the line all day. All day, bro. Sit down.
That's to the tree.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here, dog. Oh my goodness. We're safe, but we're sky high.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you. Dog. Bro, just playing some goofy shots today, man. Oh, I hit that so hard. Thank you. Ooh! Thank you. All right. Oh.
Oh, you're just drawing.
Oh. Please, please, bro. I know, bro. Oh my goodness. Having so much fun with you guys.
Dirty, dirty.
Oh my goodness. Get out of here with my Parsky, hopefully. Okay. Awesome meeting you.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome meeting you all. I'm gonna get out of their way. I'm gonna see you over there real quick. Hey, really good meeting you, man. Seriously. My only flex of this round is I kept the same ball the whole round. If you can believe it, I think I may frame this golf ball right here. I can't believe that I made it out of there. How many people can say they made it out of Purgatory with the same golf ball? I'm sure not many, but even though I got to keep the same golf ball, the putting kind of led the score to be that. Yeah, not the greatest, not the best, not the worst, but you know, plenty of room for improvement. If there's anything that I can warn you about this course, it's to read the sign on hole number 1. I don't think there's more of a fitting starting hole name in all the courses that I've played. Your whole round will determine based off of your pride on hole 1. Did I feel good about playing 2 tee boxes in? Not really. Am I glad that I did by hole 18? You bet your sweet butter biscuits that I did. But getting into the course, man. First off, I'd like to say that everything, shout out to the maintenance crews, the staff, the superintendent, you guys are doing a phenomenal job. There is something about a squared off tee box that is so sexually appealing to me that it's scary. I know that sounds crazy, but the intricate design of that and just looking at how that looks, it just gives you that upper echelon feel of a course. I absolutely love that. The sand traps is probably the only issue about this course that I would say needs to be updated. I know that it's easier to just say the words than done because that's probably like a couple $1 million investment. But the sand traps, I would just have to say they were pretty depleted. It was super hard and tough. I know a few of them had like some water, you know, water gets backed up in some of them and kind of hardens them up. But overall, all the sand traps that I went into, they were just super firm and it wasn't, you know, really fluffy or not. That, and I would have to say the next thing would probably be the cart paths. The holes 2, 3, 4, I'll possibly say. You definitely need to coast through it pretty smooth if you just got some brand new fresh clubs. If you don't have the sleeves over them, man, you may get a couple little chips in them. But you know, if this was like a $200-300 course, then we'd be looking, magnifying that stuff. But you know, I'm just letting you know, if there was something to nitpick about this course, those 2 things would probably be the only things. This course is phenomenal. Just getting an overall look from the tee box, looking at your challenge ahead is what I think golf is all about. I think that's my biggest addiction with golf, is trying to figure out how to solve that problem. And looking over each one of these holes, it was a different type of challenge. You either had to carry over something or you had to, guard straight way in. Hole number 13, Everlasting Torment. What a fitting and crazy name. Now, I have a God that I believe he wouldn't have you burning in hellfire for eternity. That's just my belief. I don't want to get into that, but that par 5, hole 13, Everlasting Torment, happened to be, for a time, the longest par 5 in Indiana, I believe. Got to meet the owner, Mike, out there, the most super chill, calm guy you would ever meet. Hey, boss man. They told me that red Escalade was the owner out here. I drove all the way from Michigan out here for this course, my first course in Indiana. Yeah. So I got to ask you one question. Where did the name come from?
Oh, well, my wife's dad and family studied to be a priest. And we were sitting down at dinner one night, and the working name was sassafras because there were sassafras trees on the property over
Oh, okay.
But we just didn't think that fit. We bought the ground in '97, built it, and
awesome. Awesome.
Here we go today.
Awesome, man. And even though you're the owner, I see you're still putting in the work.
Oh, yeah.
That every golfer should out here, huh?
Yeah, I don't put the work in the pro shop anymore.
If you was to just run into him out at the course, you would have probably thought he was just a random player coming out there. Just seeing him, he was on the other side of the driving range. You could tell he still had that bug and that itch to get better at the game of golf. And he definitely gave high praise to his general manager and his staff. It's awesome to see an owner that trusts his staff and doesn't overlook them, bearing over their back and lets them do their thing. And it's awesome to have staff that gives you that freedom to be able to trust them. So all around, both ends, both sides, I can see just great things happening. He gave me a little brief tour on why he called the course Purgatory. His wife's family happens to be deep Catholic, and a lot of the holes and all that stuff, I'm sure anybody knows just based off of the holes that a lot of the stuff was based off of Catholic beliefs. So when you get out here, you'll just see a bunch of crazy names, and that's where it's coming from. I was partnered up with two of the coolest guys, man. Shout out to them. I was able to bless the homies with a couple Arcadia Bluffs divot tools. Shout out to them. Their etiquette was awesome, perfect. All around, just had an absolute blast with them. The staff was absolutely awesome. I had to get back to Michigan right away, so I sent my photographer out there the next day, and shout out to Maya, man. She absolutely drove her around. They had an absolute blast. The two homies was just riding through, cruising, vibing. When I was out there on a Sunday evening, there was no Bev car service. Possibly there is that there, but there was none there when I was playing. That was the latest tee time that I played, so, came in right at the peak of the end. We had a twosome behind us that jumped in our group just to try to be able to finish. But just what an awesome course, man. For my first course and first experience in Indiana, wow, is all I could say, man. I'm so glad that I came out here. I'm so glad that I got to visit Purgatory. I'm so glad to be able to say that I played the whole round with the same golf ball. That's a flex to me. The putting, not a flex, but being able to say that is definitely a flex. Do have this course on the Revenge Tour. I want to try to get my game. Just now that I know what I'm getting into, I feel like I can, take a step back on the tee boxes. But please, I'm telling you guys, on the scorecards, you guys, there are handicap recommendations based off of the tee box. I could not imagine my first time there playing from tips. My driver is, on a consistent day, 275, 280 consistently. I could not imagine some of those holes from tips. I would still need another driver probably on a couple of the par 4s out there. Unbelievable. There is enough property there for any golfer's game, no matter how long you hit it, how far you hit it. It's just an awesome setup over there, man. What a property, I would have to say. I did not get to try any of the food out there, but I heard that the barbecue is amazing. The amenities endless. They had a nice screen off to the passenger side. You don't really get to see that often. It's usually right over your face or kind of on the driver's side, but it was a pretty cool setup where they had the screen there. Pace of play was okay in the beginning, but as it started getting later and later, I know that people, you know, they're looking for their golf balls because it's starting to get darker. So pace of play was kind of running a little bit behind toward the end. But overall, man, the vibes were high. It was an awesome course, awesome experience. Getting into a rating, this being my first course in Indiana, it's setting the bar pretty high, I would have to say, for other golf courses, because the layout and the beauty of these sand traps. If you're scared of sand traps and you do not like a course with sand traps, you're probably gonna have a terrible time. But just if you can appreciate that somebody designed each of those holes to have that and, you know, dug out those sand traps. I think about all that when it comes into playing a hole. It kind of distracts me a little bit because I'm too busy taking in some of the beauty and the work that went into that hole. But I would have to say that's your thing. If you do not like sand traps and you do not like danger and tight thinking challenges, it's probably not gonna be the course for you. I definitely suggest if you come out there to eat your pride, all right? Hole one, eat your pride, throw it away, leave it in the car, because I can't stand it when somebody plays too far back outside of their range. They play too far back and then they just try to say the course is garbage and all that just because they shot a bad round. So getting into a rating for the first course in Indiana, man, the layout, we gotta go with an 8.4 on this golf course, 8.4. Like I said before, the only things would have to be probably filling in a lot of those bunkers because it was like hitting on clay in a few of those bunkers. That and the cart pass is the only things that I'll have to say. The manicure from tee box to green, fairway, super thick rough. You don't want to be off in that rough or that heather because you are gonna have to just try to just eat your way out of there. But getting into a difficulty off of that, I would have to say, if you play your appropriate tee box, I'll put emphasis on that one more time, play your appropriate tee box. It will be a challenging but fun day. If you go outside of where you're supposed to be at for your handicap, you might as well just hang it up at the turn, all right? But don't go bashing this course just because you did not play where you're supposed to. But I would say the difficulty is still probably, I give this course a 7.3 if you go off of your appropriate tee box. That is from Blues, that's where I played, and I'm glad that I did. If I had to play from tips, whoa, would it have been a long day, man. I tell you what, especially with my putting. The putting was really the only thing that ate me up. A couple tee box challenges, a lot of pushes, but overall, man, I'm not mad with once again, keeping the golf ball in play and reaching a lot of greens in regulation. But Purgatory, if you guys ever see this, I hope you all bless your boy, invite your boy back out. Let me bring a couple subscribers that's never played there before. I think I have to spend a little bit of time in Indiana. I've seen a couple cool concept golf courses. If you've been here thus far, let me know where you're watching from. All right, I want to pull up in your hood and play with you guys. I'm not one of these people that you just see online or whatever, and I'm trying to play with my people, with my family. Let me know where we should visit next. Let me know where we should go to next. It's your local GOAT checking in once again. Always hoping that you stay safe, stay smooth, stay saved. We outside, man. We'll keep finding these places. Y'all take it easy. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Will do. Will do.
2's a Cape hole. 3 is modeled after the original hole in golf.
Really?
8 is 8 greens modeled after Mackenzie's favorite green at Crystal Downs in northern Michigan. 11 is kind of our tribute to Bill Diddle, who's one of the 5 founding members of the American Society of Golf Course Architects. He's one of the 5, and he's the one that no one can remember.
Awesome. What's your favorite hole out here?
15.
15's your favorite one?
Michael.
St. Michael. Oh man, you are my type of guy. Seriously, awesome.
When you play, after you play 16,
yes,
turn
sir.
around and look from the green to the tee.
Mm-hmm.
And all those bunkers that you see off the tee, which looks ominous,
yeah,
disappear.
Really?
Yeah. Mackenzie thought you should be able to play a hole and then turn around and face all the obstacles.
That's
Look
awesome.
at all the obstacles you just faced and they disappear.